5 markets where rents are plummeting due to COVID-19. You know, with all the craziness surrounding COVID-19 right now, people want to know, what's it doing to the real estate market? What real estate markets are getting hardest hit by the virus? Look, although we're not all the way through it yet, we're still in the middle of it, we're not sure how long it's going to last for, we can start to look at some of the recent data to find some answers. My name is Brandon Turner, host of the BiggerPockets podcast, and today, with the help of our data team over at BPInsights, we want to share with you some data on the 5 markets where rents are plummeting the most due to COVID-19. These 5 cities have been selected as seeing the largest percentage decrease in average monthly rents from the beginning of 2020 to the time we're recording this video here in May 2020. So basically, over the last 5 months of 2020, what's COVID done to the rents? Let's get to the list. And hey, if you enjoy this video and videos like this, make sure to give that thumbs up below the video. All right, so let's get to the list. At number 5, we have a city nicknamed the Little Apple for its resemblance in name to the Big Apple in New York. The city, Manhattan, Kansas. In the decade prior to this year, rents in Manhattan were up 50% over the last 10 years. The average monthly rent in the beginning of 2020 for a unit in Manhattan, Kansas was $1,134. But over the last 5 months, the monthly rent has gone down 9% or $102 to $1,032 average monthly rent as of May 2020. All right, number 4. This city was pegged as the best place to live in Virginia in 2018 by Money Magazine. We see this evidenced by a 37% rent growth over the last 10 years. This city is Reston, Virginia. Reston is taking a hit to its average monthly rent, though, in 2020. Rents have dropped by 9.5% in the span of just 5 months. That means if you were to rent an average home in Reston, the beginning of the year, it would have cost you $24.86 per month in rent. Fast forward 5 months, that same house would cost $22.51 per month in rent. That's a $235 decrease. All right, number 3 on our list as we head to the coast to North Miami Beach, Florida. Prior to this year, North Miami Beach saw a 41% total rent growth over the past decade. Flip the calendar to 2020, they're currently experiencing an 11% drop in average monthly rents since 2020 to May. Their average monthly rent of $1,933 in the beginning of 2020 is now down to $1,720, which is like a $213 decrease in monthly rent over the past few months. At number 2 on the list, we have the 3rd largest city in the New York metropolitan area, Jersey City, New Jersey. Despite having 42% total rent growth in the decade prior, Jersey City is the 2nd most affected by declining rents in 2020. So far, rents in Jersey City have declined by 16.1% over these last few months, from an average monthly rent of $25.82 in the beginning of 2020 to $21.66 in May, a $416 decrease. And lastly, with the market most affected by COVID-19, we stay on the East Coast. This market was experiencing a 34% decade-long rent growth prior to the year and has seen that growth almost fully slashed due to COVID. This market dropped by 25% in average monthly rent over the last 5 months. We're talking about Coral Gables, Florida. Coral Gables' average monthly rent to start the year was $2,935 and has dropped to just $2,202 in May. That means if Coral Gables were to keep up this trend for the rest of the year, they would be at a 50% annual rent drop. That means landlords hoping to rent out their properties would only get like half of what they could have gotten toward the end of 2019. Great for tenants, not so good for landlords. Now, I do want to put out a quick disclaimer. There are certainly many factors that could be affecting rent changes, whether good or bad in 2020. Not all of it can be contributed to COVID-19. And who knows? Maybe at the end of this pandemic, we'll see these same cities skyrocket back to normal, usual rental rates, get back to their 10-year trends. Who knows? Now, I hope you enjoyed learning about these markets with the largest rent decreases so far this year. With that, if you like this video, don't forget to give that thumbs up button below the video and share it with somebody that you think this would be helpful, maybe over on your Facebook page or something. And if you feel like your city should have made the list or you got some better data or feedback, go ahead and leave a comment in the comment section. And if you're looking for more insightful data on historical and future-looking trends in the real estate market, including in your market, be sure to check out the brand new BPInsights. This is Brandon Turner from BiggerPockets.com signing off.